Welcome back to another episode of Living with AI. This episode is going to hit differently. What you're seeing is a real glimpse into how I live day to day. I've got my MacBook open, as you can see. I'm working with Gemini in the browser, using its new agentic features like auto browse. You can see that here. If I tap the Ask Gemini, the sidebar appears. And what's new here is I can give it a task, and that's what I'm about to do. You can see this in real time. This is a trivial task, something that you can do easily, but I just want to show you so you can see how easy it is to do something like look up a product or two on Amazon, have the agent look up something and add it to the cart, but not actually purchase it. So here we go. Task. I want you to Aveeno lotion for sensitive skin to my cart. I also need Aveeno body wash. Keep the items under $12, please. Do not purchase them. Just add them to my cart and I'll take over there. Now, enjoy this tea mindfully as it works on my behalf. And you see, review your Chrome Auto browse plan. Here's the plan based on your prompt. We don't need to review that now. I want you to see briefly what it can do. This is still pretty much in beta. Everything I have is new or in beta. Claude Code, Claude Cowork, Dispatch, controlling the agent through your phone using the iOS app. That's beta, less than 1 month old. All of this is cutting edge technology. You see it? Right here. Look at that. This is what it's doing. I can take over at any time. And when we get into the full self-driving that I take advantage of in my Tesla, it's similar. I can take over at any time. This is the future of work, managing agents I talked about 2 years ago. There you go. It's on Amazon.com. It's using the cursor. It's browsing like a human would do. Ultimately, you'll see that this is what Google DeepMind team is calling digital employee, because that's what it essentially is and what it will be. You don't need to see my face now, so we're going to full screen mode. Notice I can take over a task at any time. It's important for you to get used to supervising the agent so it doesn't actually buy something or pull up sensitive personally identifiable information, SPII, PII, personally identifiable information. There's a cybersecurity risk, minimal now, as long as you don't go to chase.com or some website with your information, bank information, social security number, and so on. So use this wisely, but don't be afraid because this is the future and it is here right now. Just as you can see thinking when you use frontier AI models now, you see the actions. that it has taken. Yes, it's slow right now, but you can see how promising this is. In fact, this is the closest target to me, so it's using information geolocation effectively. Notice that the AI is being prompted to give feedback. It's so funny now, AI is more active online than humans. Actual facts, look that up. Internet traffic is now mostly due to AI crawlers, chatbots, and agents, sub-agents. Now, this is something important. Let's go back to my original prompt. I said, I want you to add Aveeno lotion for sensitive skin to my cart. Unfortunately, I didn't say Amazon, but fortunately, that's good for you because you get to see how important it is to be very meticulous. So guess what? Time to go in, task done. So basically, now look at that. Under $12. Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Body Wash, 18 ounces. That's what I usually get. And the moisturizing lotion, 18 ounces, under $12. Of course, I won't buy it. I just wanted to show you what you can do. An easy task. Actually, first it went to Amazon.com, but then it ended up on Target's website. So it's not perfect. And last time I tried this feature, it actually did pull it up on Amazon.com. But anyway, you see. Let's close this out. Done. No harm done, no money spent. Now let's get back to something else I wanted to show you. That's Codex. We won't go into that right now. Get to Claude again. The screen is crowded. Get that out of here. There. Now you can see me again. Now let's highlight this. Claude Cowork. Full screen for you. This was my prompt. Good morning, Claude. I would like for you to locate my cybersecurity portfolio and all of the related files. Then I want you to ensure that all of my files and documents related to cybersecurity are in sync and combined into a masterful portfolio. This may or may not be the case. Next, transform them as needed to make them more elegant, as you'd expect. Yada, yada, yada. You can see for yourself. Finally, the result, I'd like to have only one cybersecurity portfolio that I can share with tentative clients and employers. Understood? And then it loads tools and it gives me feedback. And it continues to work until the task is completed. You can see, let me search across Gmail. Let me search, I gave it assistance. They are in Google Docs or downloads or both. See, this is like working with a human. It's a digital colleague. It's an agent, meaning it performs actions on your behalf. And it doesn't need you to constantly tell it what to do. It figures out things. That's what an agent does. You give it a task, and like a human is smart enough to know, oh, I need to navigate this computer. I need to check files, downloads. I need to go to websites, perhaps. I need to use tools to create graphics, charts, It does what an IT specialist will do, a software developer, a software engineer, anything in the IT space requires using a computer. And so agents are described now as CUA, C-U-A, computer using agents, computer using abilities. That's what you have via Claude Code, Claude Cowork, Codex, created by OpenAI. The real battle is between Claude Cowork, Claude Code, and OpenAI's Codex. Gemini is catching up in that area of specialization regarding AI improvements. See for yourself. This is not made up. This is based upon the very insightful, comprehensive Google Cybersecurity Professional Analyst program. 8 courses. 8 courses completed, 6 security projects. So it's not just theory. I've actually completed tasks to demonstrate that I understand what I've learned. 4 incident cases handled, 10 plus security tools practice. And you go here and you'll see, what are those tools? Wireshark, TCP dump, nerd stuff. Don't worry about that right now. Much of this will be automated soon anyway, but it's good to know about these tools because this is what's happening in the background to protect my personally identifiable information. Moreover, and more importantly, our sensitive personally identifiable information. So this is what it created based upon this task, a detailed prompt. There's other things in the background like skills. I won't go into that in this video. So these are no longer just chat tools. They are agentic systems I use to think, write, structure ideas, and actually get work done. And when I'm going out, whether it's to the gym, the store, or doing rideshare, I'm in my Tesla using full self-driving. Most of the time, I'm not actually driving, I'm supervising. I have the Claude desktop app, only for MacBook for now, but you can fact check that. I think they may have a Windows version. Codex is available on Windows now, but most of the new features are still exclusively for MacBook. Gemini in the browser, also a MacBook only feature for now. But eventually you will be able to do this on your mobile device and any computing platform, any computer. All hardware will be able to benefit from this software, this intelligent software we call AI. I'll call it augmented intelligence. Hence my book, Intelligence Amplification, Designing Autonomy Without Losing Humanity. So each AI modality is doing something different regarding the nuanced world of intelligence, performing tasks. You just saw that, accomplishing complex goals. It can create websites, which I have done and will demonstrate in other videos. And I sit in the middle, not replaced, but directing. That's what this video highlights. No hype, no theory. This is how I'm living daily. You've got a clear look at how AI is already augmenting my life for learning, for work, and for enjoyment. And many others are living like this right now. I'll end this session with footage from full self-driving in my Tesla Model 3, how I'm working, how I'm leveraging AI. This is yours truly, the Modern Contemplative. I'm back. We are in the age of augmented intelligence, and I am showcasing full self-driving in my Tesla Model 3 2025 long-range rear-wheel drive. LA Fitness. This is where I usually go this time of day on Monday when I'm not working. All I have to do is tap start self-driving, and that's what it'll do. I won't have to do anything but supervise. As I was demonstrating earlier in the video, when I could take over tasks at any time regarding Gemini in the browser, the auto browse agentic feature. Likewise in the vehicle, I can take over at any time, as I might have to do to avoid a pothole, or just regarding finesse, driving with finesse, with skill, driving smoothly and seamlessly, masterfully after many years of driving. Some of us are much better than the average driver. Full self-driving FSD technology is better than the average driver, but not better than me yet. I am the benchmark, as I've told many people. Once it's better than me, then AI in the vehicle is really cooking, so to speak. Until then, it's just better than the average driver, and still good for society because there will be less accidents. Driving will be more peaceful. No one cursing at you, giving you the middle finger, trying to run you off the road with road rage, even pursuing you. That happens sometimes. People are pissed off, stressed out, and crazy these days. So it is very pleasant to go about your day not having to drive at all. And imagine when 30%, even 20% of vehicles on the road are autonomous vehicles. Even if they are in supervised mode, driving will be more peaceful, and the entire commute experience will be enhanced. So see for yourself, start self-driving. The vehicle has to know how to back up properly to not hit the vehicle behind me, which it's doing. Okay. I won't provide much commentary. I want you to see for yourself. Just be fully present and attentive. Something that a lot of people don't do anymore. We are overwhelmed all the time with notifications, advertisements. Here we go. Sometimes I relax like this or like this. People don't even pay attention. People are so mindless now, they don't see, hey, this guy's in a car and he's not holding the steering wheel. That's not normal. Yet this is the reality I have normalized. Tripod is steady. Phone is not shaking. By the way, I am in Carmel, Indiana. This is the roundabout capital of America. Over 160 roundabouts. They're building more roundabouts now. By the middle or end of the summer, there will be 3 or 4 more new roundabouts. So FSD is not really good at roundabouts, but it didn't make a mistake yet. It's driving nice and smoothly. I have it in chill mode, so it won't go too fast above the speed limit. 2 miles over the speed limit max. If I put it in standard mode, it'll speed up. And I can drop back into chill, sloth, chill, standard. There's hurry and Mad Max, but I'll keep it at chill mode. 53% full self-driving stats. When this number is 99%, then we're really cooking. 99% full self-driving means full autonomy, unsupervised, is very close. 53% is impressive. The reason why this is not higher is because I am very thorough, I'm very meticulous, I'm a perfectionist. So I don't want the vehicle to make, the full self-driving to make any mistakes. Close to crosswalks, in roundabouts, at intersections, which it usually nails. But just to be safe, I proactively, intuitively take over at times when I think that it's going to screw up, and I'm getting good at that. So driving for some of us nowadays means just intervening proactively as needed to keep the entire driving experience flawless, stainless, perfecto. 2 minutes from LA Fitness, I will take over once we get to that next intersection. There's no need to use it for 100% of this trip. 99% is good enough. Once I get into the parking lot, actually, I'll take over so you can see. It can park, but why be lazy? I like parking, so that's what I'm going to do. But just know that it can do everything. It can park in a parking garage, street side, curbside, driveway, etc. But I usually take over for the last 1% of driving, to park where I want to park, exactly how I want to park. That doesn't take away from the autonomy at all. It makes driving more pleasant. And once you get a vehicle like this, you will learn how to use this wonderful technology for your particular use cases, your trips, how you like to drive. If you can't park well, then you can use it to park as well. It can parallel park, it can do all of that very well. I'm taking over here because navigation is a big problem, and I don't like the mapping on this vehicle. Tesla Maps needs to be overhauled. It wants me to go there instead of here, and LA Fitness is right here. So when I talk about needing to intervene, it's for something like this, simply a navigational disagreement. So that's about 95% autonomous trip, meaning I didn't do anything at all until just now. And you saw it. You saw the proof. I didn't do anything. I didn't touch the steering wheel until just now because I needed to come into this entrance and I want to park somewhere around here. You can't expect the AI to know, at least not yet, exactly where I want to park and when. But eventually, through continual learning and memory, human-like memory, it will know, oh, he likes to park here, so I will park here. And that's it. Stay tuned for the next episode. Yours truly, The Modern Contemplative. Be well.